The man drove 2 hours from Providence. I sent him back to his car with his envelope still in his hands. It was a Monday morning in November. Gray sky, full waiting room, 17 folders open on my screen. Director Aldridge had reminded us twice before 9. No exceptions, no incomplete submissions. He came to my counter quietly. Flannel shirt, worn brown shoes, a thick manila envelope placed down without ceremony. He said he was there to submit the annual update for the Elliott Greer Scholarship. I searched the applicant database. Nothing came up. I asked for the FA7 supplemental form, new requirement this year. He said he never received notice of it. I told him without that form, I couldn't process anything today. Deadline was 5 o'clock. He could download it and return. He asked quietly if he could fill it out here. He'd been driving since early morning. I looked at the line behind him. Aldridge walked past right then, heard the exchange, and gave me a single nod. Policy stands. The man picked up his envelope and said,
"All right, I'll figure it out."
No frustration, no edge, just 5 words and a slight nod, like he was letting me off something I hadn't earned. I turned back to my screen to close the file. That's when I realized I'd searched the wrong database. I'd looked under applicants. His name was in the donor registry. Calvin Greer. Primary benefactor. Elliott Greer Memorial Scholarship Fund. Total contributed since 2015. $1,823,000. I called after him before he reached the door. He turned around without rushing. When I started to apologize, he shook his head once.
"It's fine. These things happen."
He walked back and set the envelope down a second time.
Can we just get this done?
Aldridge appeared within 4 minutes, full smile, hand extended, calling Calvin our most valued partner, offering the private conference room. Calvin declined. He said he only needed to submit the paperwork and get home. Aldridge stood there with his hand out while the entire waiting room watched him hold it. Professor Dale stopped at my counter after Calvin left. He said without slowing down,
"He's come in every November since 2015. Never once missed."
Inside the envelope, along with the financial documents, was a small photograph. A young man in a freshman sweatshirt, smiling outside the main gate. Calvin had carried that photo in with the paperwork every single year. On Wednesday, I submitted an internal proposal requiring donor verification at the start of every intake process. I had to document my own error in writing, in front of the entire staff. Aldridge read it aloud in the meeting without looking at me once. Some things don't get fixed with sorry. They get fixed with the part that costs you something. Was I too late to make it right, or does showing up still count for something?